hope you like ginger. If you don't, you'd better switch off now. I've got nothing for you to see here. I'm going to talk about this Hakanoa ginger syrup, and everyone's first question is, what on earth do you do with it? Almost everything that you would do with fresh or dried ginger is the answer. You can mix it with soda water, with hot milk, as unlikely as that sounds. You can use it in a salad dressing or a stir fry. You can pour it on ice cream or pancakes or porridge. Well, it's dangerously good on ice cream. This came about, it was originally sort of conceived in my first year at the farmer's market. So I was selling ginger beer, and as the summer months were disappearing and the winter months were coming along, we were getting colder and colder, and my ginger beer sales were obviously dropping off, but also I was out in a freezing cold car park every Saturday morning thinking I really need a good hot drink. And as I'd been making the ginger beer base, I'd sort of been thinking, well, you know, with a few tweaks, this could make a really nice hot drink just in hot water. And I was thinking sort of hot ginger toddy kind of idea. So I made a first small batch and I took it to the farmer's market. My lovely friend Helen, who has been a barista for over 20 years now, runs the coffee stand down at the Britomart Farmer's Market in downtown Auckland. And I asked her, since I only had my little trestle table and tent and not really the facilities to make any hot drinks, if anyone wanted a hot drink made with the syrup, could I send them over to her? And she said, yeah, sure, fine. Helen's 4 children had become my very good friends in early days in the market, and her second eldest daughter, Alison, in particular, my very good friend. They were really keen to try the ginger syrup, but something had gone wrong with Helen's hot water supply right then. But she had a jug of hot milk there, so she put the ginger syrup with hot milk for her kids. And they loved it. Next thing I knew, Ellie was coming running over going, Gingy, you've got to try this. And it tasted so delicious. There was something about the fats in the milk had softened the heat from the ginger, and the whole thing just felt so soothing, kind of like a hot chocolate, but even more comforting if that's possible. So I kept fiddling with the recipe and removed most of the lemon from it, just enough for preservation. And it was perfect with milk, and then we went, oh, ice cream. And then I started thinking of all the other things I could do with it and started experimenting. Every tablespoon of this syrup has a fat thumb of fresh ginger, minus all the fibre. And I've cooked that fresh ginger with organic sultanas, organic raw sugar, a little bit of organic dried ginger, fresh lemon juice and water, and that's it. No preservatives at all. But it's very, really concentrated. So 1 tablespoon is all you would ever need in a stir fry. To make a hot drink, really, it's so simple. You just pour a little bit into your cup. You can see how thick that is. You really don't need a lot of it. On its own like this, if you pour it on ice cream, it tastes like liquid ginger crunch or liquid gingerbread. It's amazing. But just with hot milk, and this is just the best thing for getting people to sleep at night. Certainly as a small business owner, I wake up at 3 a.m. and fret from time to time. This is exactly what I have to get me back to sleep. And if I'm ever doing any babysitting, it's my secret weapon. It's like knockout drops for little kids.